Hi, thanks for joining me. We're going to be slowing things down today and looking at finding some balance, really focusing on finding balance through the breath and through the body in our flow. So we'll start sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position, hands rested to the knees or into the lap, and close your eyes. Allow the elbows to soften, the shoulders to release. And bring your focus onto your natural breath. Just observing if there's a balance to the natural breath, or is the inhale longer than the exhale, or the exhale longer than the inhale. And then introduce your Ujjayi breath. So finding a nice steady rhythm as you breathe. So from here we're going to practice a little bit of pranayama, anuloma-viloma breath, which is alternate nostril breathing. And this balances the energy of the masculine and the feminine in the body. So taking the 2 forefingers, placing them to the third eye. We use the thumb to block off the right nostril and inhale through the left. Blocking off the left, exhale right. Inhaling right. And exhaling left. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. So keep moving with your breath. And just making a little observation. Is it easier to breathe through one nostril than the other? So coming into one last round. When you finish as you exhale through the left nostril. And then releasing your hand down, come back to a natural breath. And softly opening your eyes. Come forwards into your tabletop on all fours. And keeping this connection to your Ujjayi breath, moving into your cat-cow. So inhaling to extend and exhaling to round. Good. One more each way to warm up through the spine. And then circle your hips. Good, and change the direction of the circles. Good, and then coming back to a neutral tabletop position. So rooting down through the tops of the feet. Take the right arm out to the side, shoulder height. As you inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, reach the arm through and come down to your right shoulder. Inhaling, coming up. Take the gaze up to the right hand. Exhaling, reach through. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, reaching through. And on the inhale, come back up to all fours. So taking the left arm out to the side, shoulder height. Again, inhaling, reach up, take the gaze to the left hand. As you exhale, reaching through, come down to the left shoulder. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, reach through. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, reach through. And then come back onto all fours. So walking your hands forward, a hand's length on the mat. Tuck your toes under and stretch back to your downward dog. Just taking a few breaths here, allowing the body to settle. Breathe into those spaces that feel a bit stuck. So we're going to root through the left hand, lifting the right arm. Take the right arm across towards the left ankle, dropping that right shoulder down to the mat. So we come into a twisted variation here. Push away through the left hand, let the heels drop down. And then coming back to your downward dog. So rooting through the right hand. And then taking the left hand across to the right ankle. Keep pushing through that right hand and let the heels drop down. Breathe into it. Good. And then coming back to your downward dog. Just allowing your head to hang low. Find that steady Ujjayi breath. Good. And then walk your feet to the top of the mat. So coming into Uttanasana. Good. And from here, walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Push the left sitting bone back. Inhaling, come back to the center of the mat. And on the exhale, over to the left side. Push the right sitting bone back. Good. Inhaling, come back to the center. Bring the hands onto the backs of the hips. Lift into your flat back. Push down through the feet as you inhale and come up to standing. So coming up to the top of the mat, into Tadasana. Taking a moment here to connect again with your breath. Find a steady rhythm to your Ujjayi breath. So we're going to slow down this flow to match the rhythm of this breath. Inhaling, floating your arms up, take your gaze to your thumbs. Exhaling as you forward fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting to your flat back, lengthen through the spine, push the tops of the thighs back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhaling to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, step forwards, coming into your flat back. Exhaling, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise up to standing, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhaling, bring the hands to Namaskar. Inhale, floating your arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, lifting to your flat back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling to Ardha Mukha Svanasana. On your inhale, float the right leg up. Exhaling, bring the right knee to the outside of the right elbow. Inhaling, take it back, three-legged dog. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhaling, take it back. Exhaling, knee to the outside of the left elbow. Inhaling, take it back. Exhaling, lower the foot to the floor. Inhaling, forwards to plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, float the left leg. Exhaling, left knee to the outside of the left elbow. Inhaling, take it back. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to the outside of the right elbow, so really twisting. Inhaling, take it back. Exhaling, lower the foot to the mat. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Again, observing the breath as you hold. See if you can find balance to the inhale and the exhale. Good. On your inhale, step forwards, coming into your flat back. Exhaling, fold down, Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhaling, bring the hands to Namaskar. Inhale into Tadasana and come back to your breath. So observing the balance between the inhale and the exhale. So standing with the feet hip distance apart. Inhaling, sit down to Utkatasana. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, lifting to your flat back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. On the inhale, step the right foot forward, sweep the arms up, coming into a high lunge. As you exhale, turn to the left, Virabhadrasana 2. So holding it here for 3 breaths. Turn the gaze over the middle right finger. Steady breaths, find that balance. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhaling, lowering the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling the left foot forwards, take the arms up, high lunge. Exhaling, turn to the right, Virabhadrasana 2. Again, observe the breath. A nice deep breath in. Exhaling, lower the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, and hold it here. And on your inhale, step forwards, coming into your flat back. Exhaling, fold down, Uttanasana. Bend your knees. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to Utkatasana. Exhale, come to stand, hands in Namaskar. Inhaling, arms down by your side into Tadasana, and come back to your breath. And on your inhale, sit back to Utkatasana. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling to your flat back. Exhaling, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling, step the right foot forward, sweep your arms up, come into your high lunge. So we're going to place the weight onto the right foot and step forwards, bringing the left knee out in front. Bend the right leg and go for the bind with the feet. Taking the arms out to the side, bring the arms in front, cross the right arm on top of the left, and see if you can bind with the hands. Lift the elbows, draw your hands away from your face. Again, looking for that evenness of breath. On your inhale, releasing and step back to your high lunge. Exhaling, lowering the hands down, step back, knees, chest and chin, or Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog or cobra. Exhaling back, downward dog. Inhaling, step the left foot forwards, sweep your arms up, coming into your high lunge. Transfer the weight to the front foot and lift the right knee out in front. Bending the left leg, cross high over the left thigh, see if you can bind with the feet, and then bringing the arms out in front, left arm on top of right. Lift the elbows, draw the hands away from your face and breathe. On your inhale, releasing the bind, step back to your high lunge. Exhaling, lowering the hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhaling, back to downward dog, and hold it here. Look for that evenness of the inhale and the exhale as you hold. On your inhale, floating the right leg up, and then bringing the right knee forwards, turning out from the hip as we come into our pigeon pose. So bringing the right knee behind the right wrist, walk that left leg back down the mat. Bringing the hands alongside the hips. Sit up tall, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, come forwards. So we're coming down onto the elbows, finding that balance through the breath. Hold it here and allow the hips to release as you exhale. Good, then walking back up onto the hands. Tuck your back toe under, lift the back knee, and step back into your downward dog. Then floating the left leg up. Bring the left knee forwards, turning out from the hip, and placing that left foot down. Walk the right leg back. So hands back alongside the hips, really opening up through the front of the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, folding forwards, come down to the elbows. Finding the evenness of the breath as you hold. And then walking back up to the hands. Tuck your back toe under, lift up the back knee, step back into your downward dog and hold it here. So lowering down to your knees. From here, we're going to come to lying on our back. We lie on the back with the feet hip distance and the heels in close towards the sitting bones. If you want to, you can do a variation of this with a block or with bricks underneath the hips. Just see what feels right for you. So arms down by your side, palms facing downwards. Pressing down into the four corners of the feet. On your exhale, pull the tummy button back towards the spine and lengthen the tailbone towards the knees. Inhaling, pressing the feet, lifting up to your bridge pose. Walk the shoulders underneath you. You can interlace the fingers and extend the arms out. Lift the heart towards the chin. If you can, get your hands underneath your hips. If not, staying in the variation with the fingers interlaced. So keep drawing the shoulders underneath you. And here, finding that evenness of breath. And then slowly releasing. Arms down by your side. And roll down one vertebra at a time. So taking your arms out to the side, shoulder height with the palms facing up. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, twist the knees over to the right side. You're holding in this twist. That even breath, breathing into the areas that feel tight. If you want to, you can turn your gaze towards your left hand. So come into that full spinal twist. And on the inhale, bringing the legs back up to the center. Exhaling, lower the knees over to the left side and turn the gaze to the right hand. Let any tension release as you exhale. And on your inhale, come up to the center. So hugging your knees in towards your chest. Rounding the head towards the knees into a tight little ball, do a little rock from side to side. And then rock yourself up to sitting. Then finding a comfortable cross-legged position. Sitting with your eyes closed. I'm going to finish with our alternate nostril breathing again. So bringing the 2 forefingers to the third eye. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. And moving with your breath. If you want to try this without the hands, lower the right hand down and continue directing the breath through the alternate nostrils. Finishing as you exhale through the left nostril. Come back to a natural breath. Bring your hands in front of your heart center into prayer. We're going to bring the thumbs to touch the third eye. So we're gently bowing our heads to our higher selves. Namaste. And thank you for joining me.